welcome back to another video, man. And today we have Eminem, the Infinite album. As I'm seeing right now, there's 11 tracks off of this album. I'm not sure how many parts we're gonna split this up. It looks to be only one interlude, so it's 10 songs. We're probably gonna split it up into two parts, you feel me? 5 songs each part, including the interlude on part 1, obviously. So that's probably, it's going to be 6 tracks that we're going to listen to in total on track 1. So yeah, we're going to jump straight into it. This is my first time ever really doing, this is my first time in a minute doing Eminem reaction. I reacted to all Eminem albums already. First album I ever heard was Kamikaze, and then I jumped into the Slim Shady LP, I believe. But I'm thinking about going back into time and re-reacting to the Slim Shady LP. But after I do that, before I do that, I want to rank all of his albums and then jump back into re-reacting to his albums in order. And so since we're starting out with his very first project he's ever released, why not just jump back in order with Slim Shady LP, you feel me? So I don't know, y'all comment down below, I'll tell you what y'all think about that idea. It's just a thought. I want to rank his albums and then I want to jump back into it, and then I'm gonna probably re-rank his albums based off how I truly feel listening to his music in order, in chronological order. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get 30 likes on this video, and I continue to keep doing more Eminem content, and I'll drop all these videos that y'all want, you feel me? First song we got though is called Infinite. We already heard this song on my channel before, but I reacted to that like a year ago. I don't remember what it sounded like. So we're gonna jump back into it. I'm gonna have the lyrics pulled up on Genius. So yeah, let's see.
Oh yeah, it's like Eminem, baby. Back up in that motherfucking ass. One time for your motherfucking mind. We represent the 313 for the 96. Hey yo, my pen and paper cause a chain reaction to get your brain relaxing. A zaniac, the maniac in action, a brainiac in fact, son. You mainly lack attraction. You look insanely whack when just a fraction of my tracks run. My rhyming skills got you climbing hills. I travel through your mind into your spine like siren drills. I'm climbing grills of roaches with spray to disinfects and twists and X of rappers to their spinal column disconnects. With this index, inject the monologue. Turn your system up, twist them up and indulge in the marijuana smoke. This is the season for noise pollution, contamination, examination of more cartoons than animation. My name.
Okay. Honestly, I hear the Eminem that we eventually ended up getting, but I don't know, the brother flow was still smooth. It's more so like, I would say this is the beginning, so he was just really trying to get his foot in the door. So he really sounds like Eminem. It don't sound like Slim Shady. Maybe, I don't know what you would consider. Well, I know what I consider Slim Shady. I think it's universal. We should all consider Slim Shady a certain topic, but I don't know. To me, this don't sound like Slim Shady, but it just sounds like a normal rapper. It sounds like a normal rapper. The brother still got a flow, bars is still there. Like, ain't nothing changed with that. He had that on rip.
Through your mind into your spine like siren drills. I'm climbing grills of roaches with spray to disinfects and twist and X of rappers to their spinal column disconnects. With this index, inject the monologue. Turn your system up, twist them up and indulge in the marijuana smoke. This is the season for noise pollution, contamination, examination of more cartoons than animation. My lamination of narration. It's a snare and bass in a track for tough rapper interrogation. When I declare invasion, there ain't no time to be staring gazing. I turn the stage into a barren wasteland. I'm infinite. You heard of hell when I was sent from it. I went to it serving a sentence for murdering instruments. Now I'm trying to repent from it. But when I hear the beat, I'm tempted to make another attempt at it. I'm infinite.
Ooh, this remind me of Nas. It seemed like he really took inspiration from Nas at this point to me. You could tell he was listening to Nas because this beat sound like something Nas would rap on. The flow, the vibe, it just reminds me so much of Nas. In my opinion, you feel me? Y'all comment down below if y'all get that vibe to this song.
I let the beat commit so I can beat the sense in your elite defense. I got some meat to mince, root is stomping into feet to rinse. I greet the gents and ladies, I spoil loyal fans. I foil your plans and leave fluids leaking like oil bands. My coil hands around this microphone are lethal. One thought in my cerebral is deeper than a jeep full of people. MCs are feeble, I came to cause some pandemonium. Battle of pandemonium, MCs a stand a lonely one. Imitator, intimidator, stimulator, simulator of data, eliminator. There's never been a greater since the burial of Jesus. Fuck around and catch all the venereal diseases. My thesis is smash stereo to pieces. My acapella releases classic masterpieces through telekinesis that eases you mentally, gently, sentimentally, instrumentally, with entity, dimentally, meant to be infinite. You heard of hell while I was sent from it. I went to it serving a sentence for murdering instruments. Now I'm trying to repent from it, but when I hear the beat, I'm tempted to make another. Man, I got evidence, I'm evidence, and I've been clever ever since my residence was hesitant to do some shit that represents the MO. So I'm assuming all responsibility, cause there's a monster in me that always wants to kill MCs. Mike Nessler, slamming like a wrestler, here to make a mess of a lyric smuggling embezzler. No one is specialer. My skill is intergalactical. I get cynical, act a fool, then I send it through back to school. I never backed a tool or act a cool. It wasn't practical. I'd rather let a tactical tack for practical. You're fancy, in fact I can't see or can't imagine a man who ain't a lover of beats or a fan of scratching. So this is for my family, the kid who had a cameo on my last 10, plus the man who never had a plan B. Be all you can be, cause once you make an instant hit, I'm tense to bit and tempted when I see the sins my friends commit. I'm infinite. You heard of hell while I was sent from it. I went to it serving a sentence for murdering instruments. Now I'm trying to repent from it, but when I hear the beat, I'm tempted to make another attempt at it. I'm infinite. You heard of hell while I was sent from it. I went to it serving a sentence for murdering instruments. Now I'm trying to repent from it, but when I hear the beat, I'm tempted to make another attempt at it. I'm infinite. 95, 96, and on and on and on and on and on and on.
You feel me, man? That's infinite. I'm gonna rate that song right there. For that to be the first song, and for that to, that kind of sets the tone for what I'm gonna get. It reminds me so much of Nas, and keep in mind I have Tupac, Nas, and Eminem as my top three in that order. I guess Eminem and Nas, they could be reversible, like interswitchable, I guess. Nas and Eminem, to me, if we're talking about complete artists, I think those are the closest thing to two of the most complete artists of all time, in my opinion. If you looking for flows, they got it. Storytelling, they got it. Whatever you're looking for in a rap, they have it. You feel me? They have it. Pac, for me, is number one. It's not even about music. I mean, it's music, but like him being number one, it just has a lot to do with his influence and the impact he laid out, the impact he left on people at that short amount of time. At 25 years old, Eminem did not leave an impact on the rap industry. Was Eminem even in the rap game at 25? Was he really like Eminem? Was he the Eminem that we knew at 25? I don't know how old Eminem was when he started popping, but I don't think he was at the level that Pac was at that quick. I think Pac started at 18 to 25, been rapping for 7 years. So put that in perspective. Pac came out swinging, and then his story along that happened, as y'all watched it, we watched Pac's story. Well, I'm not going to say we because I didn't. But y'all watched Pac's story and watched him survive 5 shots, come back, went to jail. You watched the Biggie and Pac beef escalate and then what it came to be. And then look at me. I'm in the aftermath of it. I'm living in a world where we don't got Tupac no more. So it's more so like, dang. It's like, dang. But it's also like, Pac's impact is crazy, in my opinion. But if we talk about living artists, who's the best? Eminem may be the best living artist from that generation. Yes. Him or Nas, I guess you could say. But Nas, I feel like Nas, I don't know. I haven't heard his newer stuff. Like, I heard Magic, and Magic is a classic. I think it's Magic 3 I heard, or 2. One of them are classics. The other one I heard, it was mid. But we're going to jump into this interlude. We go. And yeah, man, let's see.
Your soul intent taking it #1, baby, this week. You know what I'm saying? This is MC Proof
and DJ Head.
checking in on WEGO. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, we got the #1 requested song of the day coming up next. It's a local 313 talent. He goes by the name of Eminem, and it's called It's Okay.
You feel me, man? That's WEGO. I thought it was We Go, but they broke it up. They split it up for a reason. My fault. My apologies. But next song we got is called It's Okay. Let's see what he talking about on here.
Check it out. Hey Q, it's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week, and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong here. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week, and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong here. One day I plan to be a family man, happily married. I wanna go to be so old that I have to be carried till I'm glad to be buried and leave this crazy world. And have at least $500,000 for my baby girl. It may be early to be planning this stuff, cause I'm still struggling on to be the man, and it's tough. Cause man, it's been rough, but still I manage enough. I've been taken advantage of, damaged and scuffed. My hands have been cuffed, but I don't panic and huff. Frantic and puff, I plan to give up. The minute shit hits a fan and erupts, I'm handing enough, doubling nothing. I've been troubled enough, and I'm sick of struggling and suffering. My progress, I won't settle for less than cheese. I'm on a quest to seize all, my own label to call. Way before my baby is able to crawl. I'm too stable to fall. The pressure motivates to know I hold the weight of boulders on my shoulder blades. I see the golden gates to heaven on earth, where they don't pull a weapon on you when you're stepping on turf. Q, it's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week, and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong here. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week, and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong. I'm rolling some broke, gambling and playing for keeps. Every day in the streets, scrambling and paying for cheap. Praying for sleep, dreaming with the water in mouth. Wishing for a better life for my daughter and spouse. In a slaughtering house, caught up in bouts with the root of all evil. I seen it turn beautiful people, cruel and deceitful, and make them do shit illegal. For these Grants and Jacksons, these transactions explain a man's actions. But in the midst of this insanity, I found my Christianity through God, and there's a wish he granted me. He showed me how to.
Eminem is a Christian? You heard the brother. You heard him.
Jacksons, these transactions explain a man's actions. But in the midst of this insanity, I found my Christianity through God, and there's a wish he granted me. He showed me how to cope with the stress and hope for the best. Instead of moping depressed, always groping a mess, of flying over the nest and selling dope with the rest. I quit smoking cess to open my chest. Life is stressful inside a cesspool, trying to wrestle. I almost bust a blood vessel. My little brother's trying to learn his mathematics. He's asthmatic, running home from school away from crack addicts. Kids attract static, children with automatics. Taking target practice on teams for starter jackets. I'm using smarter tactics to overcome the slump. I won't become as dumb as some and succumb to scum. It's cumbersome. I'm trying to do well on this earth, but it's been hell on this earth since I fell on this earth. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week, and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong here. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week, and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong here. It's okay. Yeah, it's alright. Even though I can't sleep. Yeah.
Oh, snap. I actually went to the next song. But that right there, I'm gonna give that song, I'm gonna give it a 9.6. That was a calm little song. I like that hook. I like how that person sound. I hear a lot of influences off of like the beats, I really hear Nas influence. Like they went to like a New York producer, or like somebody was tied in with somebody from New York, because you could definitely hear the inspiration in the beats. The flow, it remind me of Nas. The vibe kind of remind me of like, I don't know. The vibe, it's like, I don't want to say Pac, but then again, I hear Pac. I know his biggest influence is Rakim, and he's from New York. So I say like his wordplay reminds me of Rakim. I haven't heard enough of Rakim to really compare though, but I do know for a fact Rakim's favorite artist is Eminem, and Eminem's favorite artist is Rakim. So they really have a lot of respect, and I can only imagine throughout this album, he kind of took inspiration from him and took a little bit of everybody and made it into one. You feel me? I feel like the beat selection, he definitely got that from Nas, in my opinion. Vibe and his wordplay is Pac and Rakim. You feel me? The vibe seems kind of like playful, but it's dark at the same time. The beat's kind of dark in a sense of the instruments that are being played. And you heard like Represent. That's what that beat kind of reminds me of. Represent from Nas Genesis. Like the bells in the background, I guess you would call those bells or whatever you would call them. Like, that just reminds me so much of Nas, in my humble opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But next song we got, though, is called Tonight. Let's see what he talking about on here. Is this beat sample? Because that's what it sounds like. I'm going to keep it real with you. Let's go down. Early Eminem. Let me see. As an early Eminem song addressing the various aspects of rap performance, women, competitors, and rapping itself. Eminem rhyming on this song is dense and multi-symbolic, packing many complex rhymes into short spaces. See, that's where the Rakim influence come in. Because Rakim, the brother, could make nothing out of something. Rakim was him. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I heard Eric B for President. That's one of them ones. He's one of them ones. And I heard his freestyle. Oh my, the brother. Rakim was one of them ones. This reminds me of a Michael Jackson beat.
I'm giving bad love, smuggling hugs, struggling thugs, smuggling drugs, juggling jobs, guzzling jugs. So here's a toast to federal checks, edible sex, unaffordable medical debts. We traveling facts, unraveling facts, and graveling cracks to find babbling max, gaffling tracks. I grappling axe for them baffling acts, a mysterious stab in the back, dabbling wax. Still in my yard when I smoke, took the cold with the toe, shit'll end up with the skull split. Then I bury the hatchet, I carry the fat shit. Butterfingers is here when it's necessary to scratch it. Baby, all I wanna do is swallow one or two, smoke a little bit and follow one of you back home when the party ends. So tonight I'm dropping naughty hints to the finest women in the audience. Cause we came here to do this tonight, we don't wanna fight, we don't wanna...
This sounds like Human Nature? It reminds me of It Ain't Hard to Tell. You feel me? And that's a Human Nature freestyle. I mean, I said freestyle. That's a Human Nature sample. Like, this stuff is really reminding me. It seemed like he was really inspired off Genesis album by Nas. I said Genesis. Illmatic. It sounds like Illmatic. You feel me? Like, it reminds me so much of Illmatic. It's like Eminem took inspiration from Illmatic and kind of rapped his own thing on there. But the beats kind of sound similar. This is the second song.
I'm feeling uptight, cause we came here to do this tonight. In the morning light, hope that everyone's feeling alright. Cause we came here to do this tonight. We don't wanna fight, we don't wanna, we're feeling uptight. Cause we came here to do this tonight. In the morning light, hope that everyone's feeling alright. Hey yo, why is it like analyst, living in scandalous, is a television evangelist, but I can handle this. I'm the rhyme fighter, crime fighter, Cape Crusader, taking care of undeserving limelights. I think we live in error meant for me, experimentally. I found a way to spread a terror mentally when I stumbled upon this resolution by using a special fusion of chemical solution for this resolution. You couldn't see me with binoculars, I'm armed like an octopus. Step on stage and you get socked and pushed, talking and talk like you had black card at your back. Come to battle me and you get smacked hard as you act when I represent it. And we'll ever referee in it every minute. So when I win it, you never resent it. I'm forever diminished. Coming with funk, I'll never resent it. You got the point when I cleverly said it. Cause we came in to do this tonight. We don't wanna fight, we don't wanna, we're feeling uptight. Cause we came in to do this tonight. Till the morning light, hope that everyone's feeling alright. Cause we came in to do this tonight. We don't wanna fight, we don't wanna, we're feeling uptight. Cause we came in to do it tonight. Till the morning light, hope that everyone's feeling alright. Eminem is setting skyward. For those who thought that I would make it more than treat you like a piece of plywood. I got lyrical capability, all of me with the agility to escape a killer bee colony. To get to cameras and capture how miraculous I rap for all you Draculas and showed you all how whack.
I'm not gonna lie, his flow off on here on this song, his wordplay, he got it. Eminem got it. Like, to me, I like this style a lot. I love this style a lot. It's like he's rapping. It's like he's getting straight to the point. He's not playing no games with you, no alter ego, just straight music, just straight. But don't get it twisted. I love the alter ego. I love Slim Shady. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Slim Shady is the best Eminem in my humble opinion. You feel me? In my opinion. But y'all said this. I mean, I was hearing this album was a flop. This is one of Eminem's first time ever flopping. His first album was a flop. I don't think it was a flop because of the body of work. I think it was a flop because he wasn't known. You feel me? I think it was a flop because he wasn't exposed or introduced to the right people at that time. Because if this would have came out in his prime, I think this would have been one of them ones.
You was admit it as a diss. Cause you don't possess the pizzazz of this. I'm hazardous enough already as it is without you added fuel to the fire. I'm cruel to the liar who failed to recognize my reign and hell rule to desire. Clinical studies show that I'm cynical. There's no one who's identical to my fresh and authentic flow. I'm sure the party people can't agree. When I'm enchanted with a romantically freaking vocal so frantically. So throw your hands up in the atmosphere and let them know the only party that was fat was here. Just be like, cause we came to do this tonight. We don't wanna fight, we don't wanna, we're feeling uptight. Cause we came to do this tonight. Till the morning light, hope that everyone's feeling alright. Cause we came to do this tonight. We don't wanna fight, we don't wanna, we're feeling uptight. Cause we came to do this tonight. Till the morning light, hope that everyone's feeling alright.
Alright, man. That's Tonight. I'm going to rate that song right there. In my opinion, I think that's a 10. I could let that pass as a 10. That's one of them ones. Like, pure rapping, the brother got it. The brother got it. Eminem, we just got done doing Loyal to the Game, too. It was produced by Eminem. Overall, I don't think Eminem did horrible on that. I don't think he did horrible. He had his highs and he had his lows. You feel me? I think really only one song was a low. I think one song was a low, like bottom of the barrel. With the song with Dido, I don't think it was the right. I don't think Pac sounded good on that, and then I don't think Dido was the right singer for that song. For that beat, yes, but the beat didn't even fit Pac. That didn't fit Tupac Shakur. You feel me? Like, and I'm not saying it like I know him, but after listening to all of his albums except Tupacalypse Now and More Life by him, those are the only two albums I haven't heard. So it's kind of like after hearing all of his music, that beat just doesn't fit him. But overall, production-wise, Eminem did his thing though, for sure. Eminem definitely did his thing. So yeah. Next song we got though is called 313. Let's see what he talking about on here.
You know about a sweet MC from the 313. None of these skills you about to see come free. So you wanna be a sweet MC, you gotta become me. If you ever wanna be one, see.
Yeah, what you know about a sweet MC? in the 313. None of these skills you about to see come free. So you wanna be a sweet MC, you better become me. If you ever wanna be one, see.
Yo, some people say I'm whack. Now if that's right, I'm the freshest whack MC you ever heard. In your lifetime, I slick acapella sounds clever with the beats. Boy, I'm the deepest things as potholes that ever hit the street. Forget a gold digger succubus. My soul stick with ruggedness. With the mic, I'm like a dyke. Can't no nigga fuck with this. I got more different slopes than Philip Drummond. On open mic, I'm on your woman just to keep my lyrics coming, bitch. We elevated to new heights, be meditated. Let it be that I stated they hate it. Now that they see that I made it. He escalated, can't be put to detest. The greatest, that's the heart from MCs and I ate it. So I take it, that's the reason I'm hated. To represent my temperament, if rap was a dick on you, so go hard and tease when I be impotent for pimping it. And acting like you can rock the show. So harder than LL's rock the bells will use a hoe. Now, everything that you collaborate, I lacerate. When I keep coming like nymphomaniacs that masturbate at a faster rate. Yeah, I got something for your ass to hate. I'm glad you hate.
This brother got bars too. This I think IQ, he got bars, but like I don't know how I feel about this. I like it, but then again, I'm iffy. I'm real iffy. But he got bars.
Have more running past the gates. And as the bass clutching and touching the flows, I got them open like marijuana smoke up in your nose. Bucking these hoes, I got that shit down to a science. Leaving them hot and bothered, turned on like in defiance. Defiance, no, we won't have that. You want your shit to blow up, well I'ma stuff some dynamite in your ass crack and blast that shit to kingdom come. Then bring up some of this real hip hop. I'll drop beats and you ain't singing down to do my thing again. And you all knew from get-go that you couldn't hold your own with the strength of Lubric. No, so stop that bullshit flow. Yo, you need to come with the real skills and act like you know.
So what you know about a sweet MC in the 313? None of these skills you about to see come free. So you wanna be a sweet MC, you better become me. If you ever wanna be one, see.
Now what you know about a sweet MC from the 313? None of these skills you about to see come free. So you wanna be a sweet MC, you gotta become me. If you ever wanna be one, see.
So what you know about a sweet MC in the 313? You don't know shit, so when you see one fleet, you can be Run D, you never be the MC. I stopped the alphabet at S, I got it down.
He said you could be Run D and never be the MC. Run D MC? Come on now. I don't know nothing about that rap group, but I know their names.
So what you know about a sweet MC in the 313? You don't know shit, so when you see one fleet, you can be Run D, you never be the MC. I stopped the alphabet at S, I got it down to a T. I'm sure you're bound to agree, a sweet MC crashed the spot. I make the roof hot like I was Rockmaster Scott. Your ass forgot, so just in case you don't remember me,
oh my goodness, I'm just not catching that bar. I stopped the alphabet at S, and now you got it down to a T. Oh my goodness, because STQRSTQRSTUV. Like, I stopped it at S. Now I got it down to a T. Oh my goodness, he still continued the alphabet after he said he stopped it at S. And okay.
you're bound to agree, a sweet MC crashed the spot. I make the roof hot like I was Rockmaster Scott. Your ass forgot, so just in case you don't remember me, I run your brain around the block to jog your fucking memory. It's either them or me, man, kill or be killed. You will or be sealed, your casket closed, you still or be filled. My facility's filled with fans back to capacity. I send the rapper back with the crack of his ass city. If he's acting soft and he cowards, he better come cleaner than J. Rue jacking off when he showers. You flowers got no clout with a thing. You can date a stick of dynamite, it wouldn't go out with a bang. I shout with a slang simple as ABCs. Skip over the D's and rock the microphone with ease. You throw them C's, and I'm a max alone. But action on like a solo from a saxophone. So facts are known, writers get treated with shots. I rock a beat harder than you can beat it with rocks. I breed it with flocks of fellow followers singers. You couldn't make the fans throw up their hands if they swallow their fingers. But you can bring yours, let's see what you got. But don't front, and never try to be what you're not. Cause you can be quick, jump the candlestick, burn your back, and fuck chill on a hill, but you still ain't jack.
So what you know about a sweet MC from the 313? None of these skills that you just ain't come free. So you wanna be a sweet MC, you'll never become me. So you ain't never gonna be one, see.
So what you know about a sweet MC in the 313? None of these skills that you just see come free. So you wanna be a sweet MC, you'll never become me. So you ain't never gonna be one.
You feel me, man? That's Eminem 313. I'm going to rate that song. I'm going to give it an 8.8. It was a cool song. I just, compared to the other songs, I just wasn't vibing with it as much as the first 3 songs that we heard. You feel me? That's just my opinion. Y'all comment down below. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm down for all opinions, all comments, whatever the case may be. Love or hate. You feel me? Next song, and this is going to be the final song that we do off this part of the album, and then we're going to jump into my rankings and what I rank this part of the album. So we got Maxine. Let's see what he talking about on here.
Speak to Maxine. What's up? What's going on? Huh? What?
Think about something free to do. I know this crack fiend, Maxine, who needs a vaccine. She tests positive, but tells you that her act's clean. Plus she got a sugar daddy. Yes, and every hooker daddy takes in the crooked badly. If you mistook her sadly on a reputation, you're in jeopardation if you ain't got no preparation. When you step away, son, she got her face done, looking provocative. She'll let you knock it if you press the issue and get undressed to kiss you if you match the price. Otherwise, she won't look at you twice. But when you catch the lice or get the urgency to go to the emergency, cause it burns to pee, don't bring your terms to me, cause I ain't trying to hear it. While you're fighting your fucking disease, trying to clear it.
Sometimes I wonder, what's your purpose in life? That is, to get with every brother and then bear one of his kids. Shit, you live it tripe. Got 3 kids at home and club hopping every night. You say it's gonna stop, but it just slows down. And then speed back to a regular pace. There is no end to this mystery. Whatever your reason even tends to be. You say you wanna be with me, but how can you say that when you got niggas hiding in your closet? I refrain from getting angry, but you keep on acting strangely. I met this girl last week, she was a freak. She liked me, so I fixed up on her and asked my homie and chill on the side and watch they niggas big game on the kid, so take notes while I get this number. I stepped to her first, I cleared my throat and say, hey bitch, haven't I seen you before? Look at my nigga, turned around and got slapped through on my hands and said, oh, it's like that. She said she just broke up with her nigga and shit. She started crying and asked me to forgive her and shit. She said her name was Maxine, so I told her mask too. I got her number. She asked could I give her mask too. Got to the crib and call her up. We got into a good conversation. That's when she asked me could I fuck. I said Maxine, check this out. Give me your address, I'll be through and you'll find out. Got to the crib, she let me in. She didn't waste time. She grabbed my hand and proceeded to the bedroom. I said hold up and then start proceeding. You rushing things. What the fuck are you doing? So I went for my protection, took off my clothes and started flexing as she went for my midsection. I threw it down as I tore off her shirt, put on my Jimmy, and thought about playing and work. Before I hit it, she said, "We don't get mad, but there's something that I gotta tell your ass." I said, "What is it?" Another nigga, it's okay. She said, "No, I forgot to tell you that I got AIDS, I got a problem." Hey. Maxine.
What?
You thinking about sucking my dick?
Yeah, for a small price.
For a small price. What you mean?
Money, nigga.
You don't need no damn money. I can't give you no money anyway. I heard you got some shit.
What you mean like that?
Hey,
Who told you that bullshit?
my nigga Q, he wouldn't lie.
But if that's the case, you got it then.
Oh, for real like that?
I got shit, so he ain't got shit. And if he so he ain't get that shit from me, fuck around with no third nigga.
Fuck that, I ain't fucking with you. You got that shit, I ain't gotta fuck with you.
You ain't like that.
Nigga, I'm trying to get paid. Fuck
You feel me, man? That's Maxine. I'm gonna rate that song. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. You feel me? That was probably the worst song that I heard out of all of them. Eminem verse, it was cool. Dewan Porter, his stuff was cool. 3. I mean, his verse was more so storytelling, telling a story. Wasn't really about rapping to me. like rhyming, I should say. But I don't know. For the song purposes, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. You feel me? But we about to jump into my rankings and what I rate this part of the album. So let's see what I'm talking about on here. All right, guys. So for my number 1 song off this part of the album is Infinite, coming in at a 10. My second favorite song is Tonight, also coming in at a 10. My third favorite song is It's Okay, coming in at a 9.6. My fourth favorite song is 313, coming in at an 8.8. And then my fifth favorite song is Maxine, coming in at an 8.5. You feel me? Y'all comment down below. Y'all tell me what y'all think about my rankings and my ratings. Y'all let me know if they're rated too high or too low. Inside the comment section box down below. And then for my overall rating for this part of the album right here, man, we're going to give it a 9.38 out of 10. You feel me? So far, so good. It's a great album so far. I wouldn't say great. It's a good album. You feel me? It sounds super, super underground. You feel me? Which isn't really a bad thing. It's not. I'm not really going off sound as far as production wise. If we going off production, probably the worst production out of Eminem's music. But I mean, he was on a come up, so I like that hunger in him. That hunger is what really, like, you could tell he was looking at all these different artists and trying to find his own, trying to make his own. So you gotta respect it. Feel me? But y'all make sure I like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bell to be notified every time I drop a video. Follow me on Instagram, link will be in the description box down below. And yeah, let's get this video to 30 likes. I'll see y'all in the next one. Hope y'all enjoy.